Welcome to today's class, offline class, a refresh yourself sequence. So we're gonna start lying on our mat. So just make yourself nice and comfy, straighten up your legs, lie down, bring your hands next to your body, close your eyes, focus on your breath. Make sure your whole back, your whole surface, every single vertebra is lying down on the mat. Relax your feet and let your big toes drop to the side. Relax your jaw and just focus now just on you and you only. Let's have a nice big stretch and bring your arms on your stomach, and we're gonna start doing a cat-cow. So inhale, open up your chest, bring your shoulder blades together, really minimal movements, and exhale, tuck your tail under as much as you can. So you can feel your spine warming up bit by bit as you inhale and then exhale. Just drop your shoulders down and then open up your chest. Find your pace, follow your breath. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, let it go. Fabulous. Let's bend the knees, bring them towards your chest, and bring your knees towards your stomach. Feel free just to swing from side to side. Make yourself nice and comfy. And then slowly just straighten up your legs. Just face them towards the ceiling. Bring your hands next to your bum and just kick your hands up. So feel the stretch from the back of your legs and press your whole spine down to the mat. So make sure that your lower back is not up, stays down on the ground. Then feel free, if you can, grab the outside of your big toes and just drop your legs to the side into your happy baby pose. So press your shoulders down into the mat as much as you can and just swing from side to side. Open up your hips, warm them up, and find the shape of your spine today. Slowly, let's bend that right knee, take it across your left thigh, and let's go into our pigeon pose. Feel free to clasp your fingertips underneath that left knee if that feels good. Just make sure you breathe through this, as this might be already quite intense. Stretch, hip opener. And let's change. Let's go on the other side. Let's take that left leg across your right knee. And then take that 90-degree shape in your pigeon in a lying modification. Find your breath, pull your shoulders down, and then slowly let it go. Just cross your legs one more time, kick your knees against the hands as much as you can so you can open up and really refresh your digestive system. And we're just gonna start swinging yourself, roll like a bomb, just here and there to waken up your spine, get the juices flowing. And just swing from side to side. Let's take those hands behind you and let's go into our boat pose. So stretch up your legs, kick them in front of you, or you can just bend them into 90-degree angle. But otherwise, try to keep them straight as much as you can. Make sure you're not collapsing into your shoulders, your chest. Everything stays open. And then let's roll into our cat-cow position. Tabletop position, shoulders directly underneath your shoulders, and then let's start warming up your spine by really making nice and beautiful wave through your cat-cow. So tuck that tail under, look into your belly button, and then open up your chest, relax your face, press into the mat. Make sure your ankles are nice and relaxed, and then really warm up. Monitor all of these sensations you might experience in the center of your body, and then let's go into our puppy pose. So reach out as much as you can with both of your hands. Lay down your whole body down. Keep that bum up. and stretch up your whole leg. If you want to get a little bit more intense into this stretch, just look up between your hands. Take that chin to the front. And then slowly bring yourself back to the tabletop position and slowly, gently press into your cobra. Feel free to find the cobra that you need to do today. So this is a baby cobra, or you can lift yourself slightly up. So we're going to do this motion. So press yourself back for cat-cow position into your child's pose. Press your palms against the mat as much as you can, and then bring yourself again forward. Press your hips forward and open up your chest. Make sure you find that sweet spot where your bag is nice and protected and your chest is nice and open. Tuck yourself back into your child's pose and match your breath to the movement. Vertebra by vertebra. Open up your chest. Look up. Press back into your palms. Tuck yourself back into your child's pose. Take it nice and slow. Be nice and wise about every single inch of the movement that you do. Just really be observant to your body, the center of your body, the core, the knees, the weight distribution. And if you feel adventurous already, feel free to go into your upward facing dog. And then tuck yourself back into your child's pose. Take that bum on your heels as much as you can. Keep those elbows nice and lifted and look down. Your nose and your forehead is down on the mat. Bring yourself back to the tabletop position and then just kick your right leg out. So balance it out, keep it nice and lifted, and if you can find the balance, lift that left arm up. Balance it out, open up the core, really straighten up, square your hips, make sure that it's nice, one beautiful line. Actively press into the mat with your right palm, your left knee, everything is nice and balanced. Slowly bring yourself back, step out with your right foot on the outside of your right palm. Press your hips forward gently, and then feel free to reach out with that right arm up into twisted lizard position. So really feel those hips opening up, press them forward and keep reaching up as much as you can. Aim for that contact, chin to your shoulder, and breathe. Slowly look down and feel free to lift that left knee up. And then find your balance as we're gently going to windmill the arms into your reversed warrior two. So tuck your tail under and open up your arms into kind of like an awkward big hug. Twist for your T-zone so you can find your hips really opening up now. And then reverse your warrior. So feel free to support yourself with your right arm on the back of your left leg and keep reaching up. Make sure you're not bending your back across your lower back. Make sure that your tail, your core, everything is tucked under. Slowly windmill the arms back into your lizard. And then slowly step back into your plank pose. Drop your knees and press your hips back straight into your cobra, baby cobra or big cobra. Tuck yourself back into your child's pose. Catch up with your breath, and we're slowly going to transfer on the other side. So you know what's coming. Just make sure you always reconnect with your breath and you stay present on your mat. Don't overanalyze anything, just focus. Let's go back into our tabletop position and let's kick that left leg out this time. Right arm goes to the front. If you can, make sure that you square your hips, find your balance, take your time, just breathe through this. Make sure you're not holding your breath. As much as you can. Feel free to bend that left foot to protect your knee. Look down, make sure you're not putting any pressure on your neck, and then slowly bring it back, and then step out with your left foot on the outside of your left hand back to the top of the mat. Press your hips forward. Just find that stretch, find the flexibility within this beautiful stretch. Make sure you're not going over any stress, tension, anything that makes you want to cringe. It should be nice and smooth. Let's take that left arm up, twist through your lizard, and keep pushing those hips forward if you can. Actively press into that right palm, make sure your posture is nice and straight. Let's lift that right leg up, windmill the arms into your warrior, reversed warrior on the other side. Twist through your torso to your left, open up both of your arms as much as you can, and then make sure that your left knee is still nice and bent, and then reverse your warrior. So feel free to take that left arm behind you or support yourself from the back of your thigh, depends how big on the shoulder opening you are, and keep reaching up with that right arm towards the ceiling or sky. Make sure you feel the stretch from the back of your right calf, and keep pulling yourself up as much as you can. Slowly windmill the arms back to the top of the mat, step back into your plank position. Actively look down, press your palms against the mat as much as you can. Protect your lower back, nice and strong core. And then let's take a step forward to the top of the mat into your forward fold. So make sure your head hangs heavy and just find yourself swinging from side to side, just back and forth. To really stretch the back of your legs. If it's too difficult, don't worry, just stay on. Just swing back and forth. Just take your time. Let the head drop heavy. Really waking up your spine. Find your balance and then stop right in your forward fold. Find the stretch from the back of your legs and then slowly bring yourself up into standing position, vertebra by vertebra. Bring your palms above your head and take your palms in front of your chest. Find your breath, your center, your calmness, the balance on your feet, and we're gonna take our tree pose. So whenever you're ready, let's bend that right knee and take your right foot on the inside of your left leg, left calf or left thigh. Bring your palms above your head if you can, just balance it out. Make sure that everything that you're doing is nice and comfortable, and then just bend your right knee, take it towards your chest, squeeze it as much as you can. Use your shoulder blades to really bring it as close to your chest as possible to really activate that digestive system, and then kick that right leg nice and high. Flex your right foot to keep it nice and flexible. Leave it there and just bend that right knee, bring it back and take that right foot towards your bum. Make sure your knees are next to each other and tuck your tail under. Make sure your pelvis is really pushing forward to really activate that lower abdominals and really taking most of the stretch from your right thigh. Breathe through this, make sure your chest stays open, and then just take that right knee across the bottom of your left thigh. Try to avoid the knee, please. And just bring your palms in front of your chest into our seated pigeon modification. Breathe through this. The lower you're gonna go, the more balance you're gonna get. Keep it nice and open. Breathe. Sit back down. Let's go into our Utkatasana. Chair pose. Shoulders next to your ears. And then slowly just swing from side to side in your forward fold. Grab your elbows. Relax your head, your shoulders. And just one more time, warm up the hips. Relax your face, your jaw, and let's bring those palms down and tuck your tail under. Bring yourself up. Open up your arms up. Bring your palms into your Savastiti. Let's go into our beautiful Tadasana pose. Let's take that tree pose on the other side. Bend your left leg. Take it on the inside of your left calf, and feel free to raise those palms above the head. Find the balance, the center in your tree pose. Make sure you keep reaching up. Don't let your hips collapse on the side. Find the balance. Keep rising up, reaching up, and let's bend that left leg, take it towards your chest. Keep that right knee nice and stable, nice and rock solid, and really squeeze that knee towards your stomach to really activate that digestive system. Let's straighten up, kick your left leg out and hold it there as much as you can. Keep reaching up, keep kicking nice and high. Bring it up. Stabilize. Let's bend that left leg and then gently start bringing your left heel towards your bum. Feel free to grab it with both of your hands, both of your palms, and take those knees next to each other. Tag that tail under. Keep it nice and controlled. Breathe. Let's take that left knee across your right thigh and sit back down into your pigeon seated standing modification. So keep your palms together, chest is up, tuck your tail under, keep it nice and controlled. The lower you're gonna go, the more balance you're gonna get. Make sure you're stabilizing on your right foot evenly, and then let's bring it back down and take it back into your Utkatanasana chair pose. Look up, keep your biceps close to your ears, relax your face, your chin. Hold it there. Find your breath. And let's bring those palms in front of your chest, and then let's kick that right leg up into your warrior three. So keep those palms together and kick as much as you can with that right leg behind you. Keep your left leg nice and stable. Pull your shoulders back away from the ears as much as you can. And then step back into your crescent lunge. Keep that left knee nice and bent, 90-degree angle, and then stretch up your right leg. Keep that right heel nice and lifted and stretch through this. Biceps are going up, they're next to the ears. And then open up, let's take it into our warrior two. Tag that tail under, nice and strong. Open up your arms to the side. Breathe. Monitor your spine, your breath. And then gently, whenever you're ready, let's stretch up that left leg. Let's take it into our triangle pose. So reach as far as you can to your left, windmill the arms. Keep that triangle, bend your left knee, or keep it nice and straight if you feel flexible today. You can find the support in your block if you have one. And if you want to open up your right shoulder a little bit more, feel free to take that right arm behind you to really open it up. Make sure your torso goes towards your right shoulder and you really twist through your whole torso to the right. Let's bring that right arm up and windmill the arms back into warrior two. So we're basically going to come back the way we came from. So nice and straight, nice and sharp. Let's windmill the arms back into your crescent lunge. Keep that left knee nice and bent. Open up your chest. Look to the front. Stretch up that right leg. And then bring your whole weight on that left leg back into your warrior three. So find your concentration. Bring that heartbeat slightly higher. Kick as much as you can. Keep that chest forward and then slowly bring it back to the center, back into Tadasana, standing position. Keep those palms in front of your chest. Find your breath, find your concentration. Distribute that weight on your feet evenly. And then let's reach both of your arms up. And exhale, sit down, back into Utkatanasana. One last time, I promise. Just hold in there, find the peace within this. If you feel any fire in there, let's take those palms in front of your chest. Send that weight on the back of your heels, and let's take that left leg out. So kick it nice and high, bring that torso forward, open up your arms, your chest, bring your shoulders down nice and straight back. Square your hips if you can. Don't worry if you can't kick that high, you don't have to. It's all about the balance, really stabilizing that right knee. And let's take a big step back into your crescent lunge on the right leg. So this time we're going to stretch up the back of our left leg and keep that right knee 90 degree nice and bent. Keep your arms next to your ears. Find that neutral gaze. Really don't try to focus on looking great too much. Make sure you're really exercising with your intuition. Let's go into our warrior 2. Open up your arms right in the level of our shoulders. Tuck that tail under. Keep that right knee nice and bent. And really find the friction, your thighs pulling together slightly closer so you feel stronger, more supported. Breathe. Let's stretch up that right knee. Reach as far as you can to your right, and then windmill the arms to your left. So left arm goes up this time. Pull that right arm on the inside of your right calf if you can, or feel free to rest your elbow on the top of your right knee that can be bent. Many variations in here that you can just find that can be just yours for today. If you feel flexible or not, there is nothing wrong, nothing right in yoga. Slowly bring yourself back into your warrior 2. Keep that right knee nice and beautifully bent. Open up your chest, drop your knees, drop your shoulders, and windmill the arms back into your crescent lunge. So really make sure your torso is nice and squared, so are your hips. Pull your pelvis under. Activate that lower abdominals, and then step on your right leg back into your warrior 3. Really balance it out, square your hips, take that torso down, keep those palms in front of your chest. Make sure you're not putting any pressure on your neck, and then gently bring it back into standing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, let's go back into our forward fold. So this should feel slightly different, a little bit more deeper into this position. If we can go, that would be marvelous. But make sure you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. Just really listen to your body. Then gently look up, nice and straight back. Support yourself on your thighs, and exhale, let it go. Step back into your plank pose, nice and supported. Drop your knees and then bring it back. We're gonna take a few chaturanga push-ups, so keep those elbows next to your body, keep those knees down on the mat, but really take your whole body down on the mat and really bring that pelvis forward and take it down. So we're aiming for about 7 in here. Once when you're ready, bring your hips forward back into your upper facing dog or big cobra or small cobra. Find your level, make sure your chest is nice and open, and then tack yourself back into your child's pose. Relax, let it go. Just make sure your elbows are still up in the air. Pull your shoulders back away from the ears. Again, monitor your spine and keep pressing that bum towards your heels. So very complex as well. Just make sure you're still aligned with your breath. Slowly bring yourself back into cat-cow position, and then slowly let's take that right foot on the outside of your right hand one more time, and then we're gently going to twist to your right to really stretch up your hip openers. So keep that right knee across your left leg that is completely relaxed. Just make sure you support yourself with your left palm to really not letting your torso drop or tuck your chest down. Make sure your posture is still nice and controlled, and slowly rotate yourself back into your plank. Drop your knees. Let's go down back into our push-ups, chaturanga push-ups, a few more, about 5 more. Breathe through this. Keep those elbows close to your body. Look down. Bring yourself back into your plank and then step out with that left foot on the outside of your left palm. Keep that right knee on the mat and then just rotate yourself to your left this time. So your left leg goes over your right thigh. Keep that chest nice and open. Really support your body with that right palm. And breathe through this. Just observe any tensions, any stress that you might experience in your hips. And then gently rotate yourself back. Step back into your plank. Drop your knees and just cross your feet. Swing yourself back into your seated position. Keep your legs nice and crossed. In easy seated position, just bring your hands on your knees and then reach up. We're gonna twist our spine one last time. Let's twist to your right. Look behind you, look behind your right shoulder, and really twist through your whole torso. Breathe through this. Chin goes towards your right shoulder. The whole bum is placed on the mat. Keep rising up above your head. And then slowly we're gonna go forward. So give yourself a nice big hug around your knees. Take that torso, your whole chest to the front. Make sure you pull your shoulders back and then bring yourself back into seated, and we're gonna go on the other side. So reach up with both of your arms and twist to your left. Support yourself with that left palm pressing against a mat. Keep rising up above your head and then bring yourself back to the center. Let's bring those palms back and just open up your chest. Push your pelvis forward. So really stretch it out and then straighten up your legs. Let's go into our seated forward fold with nice and straight back this time. So this is a really excellent time where you really can bring those knees down on the mat. Press them against the mat. No gaps between your legs and your mat. And nice and straight back. So pull your shoulders back if you can. Breathe through this. And then gently, whenever you're ready, vertebra by vertebra, make your way back into Shavasana. So crucial position where you really stay motionless. So I really do advise you to stay here as long as you can. So keep those heels together, keep your feet nice and relaxed, let them fall to the side, open up your palms towards the ceiling, and focus back on your breath. Reflect on your spine and the way how your body feels. So if you're in a rush, I'll definitely let you go, but if you can stay in your Shavasana, stay in your Shavasana. Find the peace within you. Thank you so much everyone for joining me.